My name is Laurie Jackson. I am chair of the Community Awareness Committee of the Raleigh Historic Development Commission, and I'm thrilled today that the Lustron House here behind me is almost to its new home. It made the long journey this morning, and the neighborhood has come out, as well as many members of the commission, to see it set down. So the Lustron houses were really a product of soldiers coming home after World War II, a shortage of housing, and a surplus of steel after the war. So these kit houses were designed and developed to arrive on the back of a flatbed truck in 3,300 pieces, and then you put together your house. It was pretty short-lived, and so there were only a couple thousand that were actually made. They're all over the country, and this is believed to be the last remaining Lustron house in Raleigh.
My name is Tanya Tully, and I am a planner with the City of Raleigh, but as part of that, I staff the Raleigh Historic Development Commission. My prior colleague worked on trying to find a new home for the Lustron house for many months, and then it has only been in the last 3 months that the property where it once sat sold, and the Commission and Preservation North Carolina were told that we needed to hurry up and get it moved so that the development of the property could happen.
My name is Mike Blake. I'm a native of Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm a third-generation mover. I grew up in the moving business. Well, this morning I got to the job site just to see what was going on. I rerode the route, measured some tricky places where it was going to be tight on the move, came back to the job site. The crew was there just doing a great job getting everything ready. The Wolf crews do tremendous work, and just real pleased with the work that they do. In a town as large as Raleigh, a lot of times the most difficult part is routing the traffic around the house move. We're working in downtown Raleigh today, coming in from the outskirts of the city limits, so there was a lot of traffic involved. The Raleigh City Police helped us along the way. They did a fantastic job, as they always do, so we're very thankful for the police and the job that they did in moving the traffic. We had 1 or 2 obstacles where there were no parking signs, cars did not move their vehicles, and so we knocked on doors and got the vehicles moved. It's always close in some spots, either between poles, sometimes we have to pick up a sign, sometimes a limb has to be held up to keep from damaging the house. All those things are just part of it. The move was a 9-mile move, and we pulled it in approximately 3 hours. And now we're on site now doing the final finishing touch-up work of getting it in the proper location on the lot.
This has happened extremely quickly. The house getting moved, getting the money issued, getting contracts signed, finding the contractors, finding the right people, and getting it here on site.
As far as moving a Lustron house, this is our first move for a Lustron house. It was a home created during World War II for vets, and it's a little bit different. It's a little bit out of the ordinary, and it was interesting to move, but it went successfully.
So the Lustron house, now that it is where it's sitting now on city-owned property, the ultimate goal is for a private property owner to own it. There is a partnership between Preservation North Carolina, Raleigh Historic Development Commission, and the city to get it on a foundation and rehabilitated to a very bare minimum. The house will then be sold through special legislation to Preservation North Carolina, who will sell it to the end user with preservation easements on it.
My name is Jaden Dillard. I am the new neighbors of this new and lovely house. I really enjoyed the experience today of really getting to know the history of the house. I love it. Just waiting to see what the future holds for this house, waiting for the new neighbors, and just can't wait.
Today is an absolute win. It is a success. Staff has been very actively involved. Our volunteer commissioners have been extremely excited and very involved, and we are thrilled to have it here.